Hi, good evening. This is Naskin Box. I am joining for another topic. Today, I have decided for the topic on Indian economy. Though I have decided for the basic concept. Okay. Before the starting of the video, my heartiest congrats for those students who have already qualified for the PSC clerkship. My bliss for them to make prepare for the next stage. Okay. Another thing is, the world politics. Today, US China tension is now escalating. Both the countries have decided for the closure of the embassy in one side, in another side, rampant coronavirus is spreading all over the nations. Okay, uh, a couple minutes ago, I have decided to take tea with biscuits. Why? It is the satisfying power. It is the utility. Before the utility, you have to know what are the products, goods and service. These are known as a product. Goods, suppose it is the mobile, it is visible, it is the goods. Suppose I am giving the lecture on the basis of the money, it is the service, but without money, it is not a service. In case of the economics language, okay. So both goods and service forms the product. Okay. Here, the tea and biscuits create the satisfying power to me. Which products create the satisfying power? These have the utility. It is the essential part of the product. If there is any utility that time, desire arises. Suppose I want to buy a body. Before buying the body, I have to know if I have the money for to buying it. If I have the money to buy it, it creates the demand. Okay, first of all, body has the utility, and I have decided to uh, take this body. Okay, it creates the demand. Like here, the product which creates the demand, it has also the supply. Like in case of the market economy, demand and supply is the most important factor. Okay, so like I have at a nutshell just suggested for the what is wants, what is demand, what is desire, what is demand, and what is supply. Okay, few of the goods you have to know. Substitute goods. Suppose as a general rule of the demand and price theory, if the demand arises, that time price fall. Suppose escalating of the price of the onion, that time demand will fall. Okay, it is the common formula. But in case of the diamond, it is a prestigious valuable goods. That time, if the price arises, the demand arises for the showpiece. Though its utility is very minimum rather than water. Okay, it is the paradox. Okay, fine. Some of the goods, substitute goods. Suppose coffee and tea. These are the substitute goods. Suppose the escalating price of the tea will form to bring the coffee in our family. It is the substitute goods. Complementary goods. Suppose hiking of the petroleum will decrease the demand of the car. The petroleum and car, it is also complementary goods. Okay. What is the macroeconomy? What is the microeconomy? In case of micro, it is the words coming from the Greek. It is the household management, and the summation of the household management or summation of the units, it forms the macroeconomic policy. In our Indian scenario, we have the vision for the two macroeconomic policy. One in case of the monetary policy, in another case is the fiscal policy. In case of the monetary policy, it is the credit creation, it is the supply of the money. In case of the fiscal policy, in a nutshell, you can consider it is the expenditure of the government and also the income of the government. Okay, so you have the clear concept about what is the fiscal policy, what is the monetary policy. Okay, another thing, if you follow the history, that time you will see in the decade of the Adam Smith, Wealth of Nations, he mentioned about the wealth, the actually hoarding of the wealth It is also the superfluous of a nation economy. Later, Alfred Marshall derived from the classical political definition of the economy to the welfare economy. Again, the Robbins has defined the economy on the basis of the scarcity of the resources. On this basis of the theory, nation state, it may be the independent decolonization states, it may be the ruling states have decided to follow the cycle of the economy in the two direction. One in the capitalistic mode, another is the socialistic mode. Before the description of the capitalistic and socialistic, you have to know what are the factor of production. Suppose you are going to produce a link pen. That time you have the need for the land for setting up the machinery goods, and there should be necessary for the labor, and there is also entrepreneur to combine these three factors. So actually, for the production, there are the four factors. One is the land, another is the labor, another is the capital, another is the entrepreneur. If these four factors are regulated and owned by the state, that time it is known as the socialistic approach. If these four factors on behalf of the production are not regulated and controlled by the state, that time it is the capitalistic approach. Okay, clear? If you follow the Indian vision after decolonization, we have taken the concept of the mixed economy. There is a one part which is for the market mechanism, where the demand and supply is coming from the market mechanism theory. Another thing, the welfare. For the case of the welfare, government has initiated several policies, several yojana. It is the one part is the capitalistic part, another is the socialistic part. Hence, we know India economy since the independence follow the mixed economy policy. After 1991, LPC model, liberalization, privatization, globalization, we have the tendency for the market economy, though the government has the major role for the fiscal policy and monetary policy. Okay. It is the clear to you what is demand, what is supply. Okay. So there, in case of the demand and supply, there also exist for the market. Okay. On the basis of the market theory, you can consider that the perfect competitive market, monopolistic market, oligopoly market, monopoly market. What is the perfect competitive market? Goods are quite similar. In case of the vegetable markets, there are the consumers and there are the sellers. They have the independent freedom. Okay, these markets are known as the perfect competitive market. Monopolistic market. Suppose if you follow the soap, that time it is the Margo soap, it is the Lux soap, it is the Dove soap, but quite similarity, but differentiate in components. It is the monopolistic market. In case if you follow in your area, there is the on cable line. He is the monopoly. It depends his attitude. That is the monopoly market. Okay. Oligopoly market, suppose there are the 2 or 3 persons, those who are providing the car fare. It is the oligopoly market. The monopoly market is the single seller, oligopoly is fewer seller. Okay, this is the fewest in case of the monopoly, there is the fewer concept. Okay, so it is the market economy. Another thing is this, in case of the demand supply chain, you know what are the substitute goods. Substitute goods are tea and coffee. Okay, suppose the price of the coffee is escalating, that time demand of the tea is arising. It is the relation is the supplementary goods. Complementary goods, suppose the price of the petrol is hiking, that time the demand of the car is decreasing. This is the complementary. As a general rule, demand decreases when the price increases. But there are the few examples. In case of the one example I am going to indicate, Beyblade goods. Suppose diamond, it is a prestigious issue. If it has the low utility, utility means satisfying power. You know very well that product means goods and service. Suppose I am giving the lecture on mobile. Mobile is a tangible goods, it is visible. Service, I am giving the class on the basis of the money. It is the service, but without money it is not service. Okay, these goods and service combine the product. If any product it has the utility or satisfying power, that time demand creates. Suppose since childhood I have the dream for the body, okay, but as a student of the class 2 I have no money in my wallet. It is not possible for me now. As a now I am also earning, okay, but I have if you think I am taking the money from my families and my friends and making the 25 lakhs, and then yes, I have the capability to buy the body, it creates the demand. Now first was the wish, then my wish converted into demand when my wallet permits it, okay. So it is simple logical question, okay. In case of the production, suppose I am going to produce a link pin. So what are the components that are required? One is the land for the setting of the masonry, another is the labor, another the entrepreneurship, combining the three forces: the land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, okay. On the basis of the land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, we can consider which economy it is, either socialistic economy, either capitalistic economy. If any nation state after decolonization or before the decolonization follow the factor of production controlled and regulated by the state, it is the socialistic approach. If you the factor of production, land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship, regulated and owned by the private individual, where the market is the predominant factor, where the demand supply is the predominant factor, that time it is the capitalistic approach. After independence, we have taken the concept of the mixed economy concept, for the land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. In some part is regulated on by the state, and another part it is for the private individual. If you follow, there is the existence of the Tata, Ambani brothers, okay. In another side there is also coal, atomic power for us, okay. It is the concept of the mixed economy. Though after 1991, after the concept of the liberalization, privatization, globalization, LPG model, there is a clear indication for the market economy, though there is the existence of the government intervention, okay, for the social welfare. For the which type of goods? Merit goods. What are the merit goods? Suppose education, health, it is the merit goods, okay. Another thing is this, actually if you follow the aspects of the economy, it is starting from the Adam Smith. He advocated for the wealth-oriented definition in his Wealth of Nations books. Later, Alfred Merson has deviated himself from this definition to welfare definition, and further Robbins has derived the economy policy on the basis of the scarcity and resources. It is the main important issues, okay. Before the independence, several steps have taken for our country, though the colonial exploitation has taken a lot from our resources, okay. It is a step, if you follow 1934 and planned economy book, it is written by the M. Visvesvaraya. Another thing is 1938 planning commission. It is under the chairmanship of Jawaharlal Nehru. Later, if you follow the 1944 Bombay plan, 1945 M.N. Roy People's Plan, another 1950 Jayaprakash Narayan plan. A lot of plan has before the independence and after the independence. But after independence, in the year 1950, in the month of March, on resolution is drawn on behalf of the executive order of the Jawaharlal Nehru. A planning commission was formed. Actually, in our constitution, there are the three types of bodies. One body is statutory body, another is the constitutional body, another is the advisory in nature. Let's suppose, if you follow the 280 Finance Commissioner, there is the article which is in our constitution for the Finance Commission. Election Commissioner, it is the constitutional body. If you follow the MGNRE Act, it is the act, the body, the regulating body which is formed on the basis of the act, it is the statutory in nature. Advisory, suppose Planning Commission, National Development Council, it is advisory. It is formed or created by the order of the executive, okay. So actually Planning Commission is a non-statutory extra constitutional body. It is like a advisory in nature. So what are the main purpose of this body? to mobilize our resources in proper way. Actually, before the starting of the objective of our Indian planning, we have to know what are the progress, now what are the development, or you can consider economic growth. Before the 16th and 17th decades, we are for the economic growth, means gross domestic product, GNP, per capita income. We have the tendency to create more GDP, more GNP, but there are lack of redistribution system, lack of self-esteem of the common people, lack of freedom from the servitude. Actually, we have deviated from the earlier definition to another definition. Actually, development not only on the basis of the quantity, which is at a time described by the economic growth, but also quality. What are the qualities? You will remember the 3 points. One is the self-sustenance. What are the components? There are the health, there are the food, there are the shelter. It is the components. Self-esteem, the core values, human values, dignified life. It is the main important. Today's scenario, I am telling to you, it is the main important. Another, free from servitude. The choices, there are the availability of the choices. It is the main important. Okay. On the basis of these terms, later Mehboob Haq and Amartya Sen, on behalf of the United Nations Development Program, initiated the Human Development Index. And there are also 3 parameters. One, the birth age longevity of a man of this nation. Another is the enrollment ratio and adult literacy rate. Enrollment ratio in 3 cases, primary, secondary and higher. Okay. Or another thing is the per capita income. The per capita income clearly expression for the economic growth, but the other 2 points for the development. It is the quality in nature. It is the dignified life. To mobilize the resources, we have initiated, we have formed the Indian Planning Commission. Okay. Nowadays, we have replaced the Planning Commission to Niti Aayog, you also know it. Okay. What are the main purpose? Main objectives are objectives to mobilize the resources in such a way there is a sustainability. Not that these are the resources we have to complete all the resources in a sustainable. So actually, you will remember this way. Okay, fine. Now, after independence, we have set up a planning commission. The concept of planning is coming from the USSR. Simple logic. What are the concept? Concept is nothing for the social welfare, because there is a paradigm from the Adam Smith wealth definition and also the welfare oriented definition by Marshall. Another is the Robbins, and main is the Marx. A factor of production. Don't give to the market economy, because poor will more poor and rich will more richer. Okay, so they have decided not to open it. Some of the portion will be catalyzed by the different type of schemes and Jojana. Okay, so you have to know for the any other competitive examination, it may be WBCS prelims at first, Adam Smith, wealth-oriented definition, hoarding of the nation, welfare economy, it is the Marshall, scarcity orientation, Robbins, demand supply chain, what are the substitute goods, what are the complementary goods, we have already discussed, what is the socialistic approach, what is the capitalistic approach, okay, what is the planning commission, what is the NDC, the stature of the planning commission, now it is converted into Niti Aayog, okay. And another 2 things I can share apart from this topic. One is the fiscal policy and monetary policy. Monetary policy of a nation is nothing. It is the money supply, credit creation. It is the supply of the money, credit. Another thing is the fiscal policy, how the government can earn the revenue, and the expenditure method. It is the fiscal policy. These 2 policies are known as the macro policy of a nation. And the individual unit maintaining, it is the micro. The micro summation of the micro forms the macro. Okay, fine. The government has initiated a lot of plans, before the starting of the Niti Aayog, we are in the we are in the for the 12 5-year plan. First 5-year plan was initiated 1951-56. Whether we are focused for the agriculture. Another second 5-year plan 56 to 61. It is for the industry, heavy industry, capital goods. Okay. Then second 61 to 66. It is the third 5-year plan. You also know this is the very important because the output is coming for the agriculture, and also at the last tenure of the third 5-year and fourth 5-year plan for the self-reliance and other components. For the fifth, direct hit for the minimum goods for the poor. A sixth plan, implementation of the different schemes and Yojana. There are particularly two types of Yojana. One is the wage-based, another is the subsidies. Suppose I am giving them in nutshell two examples. Johar Rozgar Yojana, it is wage-based. Shauno Jayanti Shahar Rozgar Yojana, it is the subsidized. These two combination is known as the National Rural Livelihood Mission. Or nothing to say. You have to know about the Shauno Jayanti Shahar Rozgar Yojana, Johar Grab Samriddhi Yojana, but you will keep it in mind. There are two types of particular Yojana. One is the wage-based, another is the subsidized. Subsidized means self-employment. Okay. So there are a lot of things in the economics, the basic concept, excluding the GDP, GNP. I'm just giving it. Okay. Another day I will just go through the in a depth discussion. Okay. Bye. Tata.